Hello my friends and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. According to the Ukrainian military, they have more and more fruitful, successful results in attacking the Russians now, because that's what they claim. And I have an article here where it says that Ukraine used its, used their airplanes and strikes, it seems like, and not only one, but over 10 of them to strike the Russians. This article obviously comes from a Ukrainian source, so be careful. It's called Ukrinform, and this is the title. Ukraine Army launched over 10 airstrikes on Russian troops in strategic directions. It says that on August 15th, the air forces of the armed forces of Ukraine completed 30 air missions and launched over 10 airstrikes on Russian troops. 30 air missions, that's a lot, and launched over 10 airstrikes on Russian troops. So the Russians still have troops. The relevant statement was made by Air Force Command spokesperson Yuri Ikhnat during a briefing at Ukraine Media Center, an Ukrinform correspondent reports, and I'm quoting. Over the past 2 days, 2 Russian helicopters have been destroyed by the anti-aircraft defense unit of the ground forces and the air force of the armed forces of Ukraine. In addition, our units continue to destroy unarmed aerial vehicles. Yesterday, 2 Orlan UAVs and 1 Kh-59 air-launched cruise missiles were destroyed, Ikhnat told. In his words, the Air Force fighters aircrafts continue to patrol Ukraine's airspace, provide fire support for attack and bomber aircraft, and the strike aircrafts for the ground forces. And I'm quoting, over the past day, about 30 air missions have been completed. More than 10 airstrikes were launched on Russian occupation troops. This referred to strategic directions, the east and the south. Enemy multiple launch rocket systems, tanks, columns, personnel and armor vehicles were hit, as well as field fuel and ammunition depots. Ikhnat stressed. I was confused with field fuel. A reminder that Russian troops intensified the use of aviation from the Belbek airfield near Sevastopol after explosions with the Saki airbase, within the Saki airbase, which has been used by Russia's tactical air forces. So a reminder that Russian troops intensified the use of aviation from the Belbek airfield near Sevastopol after explosions within the Saki airbase. So they changed from Saki, they changed to Belbek. I posted a video a minute ago regarding some successful sabotage activities. They don't know yet who did it, but probably, they're on the Ukrainian side. And they destroyed some ammunition depot somewhere, and then they destroyed an ammunition depot within the airfield, another airfield. So this is the second military airfield that was hit by, the Russians claim it was a drone attack. So this is the third one. This airfield that happened today, the ammunition depot that happened, I think, yesterday or this morning, and then about a week ago, the airfield that was again hit, and they said, oh no, that was just a fire protocol that was not followed or something like this. Pfft, who believes that? But anyway, we have here that these guys are about 10 and then 30 strikes and missions. That's a lot. Now obviously this comes from the Ukrainian side, so you gotta pay attention. Pay attention in a way of be careful. These guys are going to overemphasize their successes, obviously, and minimize their losses. The same the Russians will do, because that's how we do it psychologically. It's self-attribution, theory. When you succeed, something is because of you. When you don't succeed, something is because of something else, or you minimize the losses. Well, the fact that the Ukrainians were able, or whomever was able to hit 3 targets in Crimea is not surprising in a way that they are able to, but it's 3 in a week, 3 and 2 in the past 12 hours, I would say. Then this airfield where they say that the Russians are using right now by Sevastopol, that would be attacked next. I'm assuming, I'm expecting that those guys who use that drone and the drones to be shot down at one point. If not, I will be very disappointed with the Russians' ability to defend its military positions. This was not a, I don't know, a city hall, or it was not a park. This was a military airfield, and it's hit by a drone. Psst. Can you believe that? Or 1 or 2 or how many there were. That's very, very scary and very disappointing. I mean, you expect around that airfield, so close to the war zone, to be with S-300s, 400, 15,100, S whatever, Infinity. You expect that to be over there, and I'm pretty sure they are. I mean, I'm 1%, maybe 0%. That they're not, that they don't have over there anti-aircraft and whatever systems over there, 300s, 400s, 500s, whatever they have. But they say, well, it might have been a small drone. Well, how small? And how small of a drone could cause such a destruction? Really? I mean, how small was it? Was it smaller than me? Because if I fly somewhere, just me, like a bird, they are able to figure it out that it's something coming. But if it's smaller than me, what kind of weapons can you carry? A slingshot? And with a slingshot you detonate ammunition depot and destroy airplanes and now another airfield. So BS. They didn't intercept it. So that gets me with the same theory. It's a theory that these guys are actually not capable of whatever they say they are. I'm not talking about only the Russians. In general, when they say, oh my God, we have the laser, laser anti-aircraft or anti-missile, this and that, I don't believe anything. I don't believe that. And when you see, oh, look how they shoot, and you see all those things and oh, blah, blah, a lot of those are computerized. You don't even know if that's really there. And how effective they are, because it's not hard to have something shooting, but you have to pinpoint that little thing. You have to find out. Like right now, you can't. It's not like you can't see the drone flying, but why didn't you know about the drone coming towards you? I don't know, 2 minutes ago or 5 minutes ago or whenever it took off. I mean, if you have those radar systems, and look here in the United States, if you fly with a little, I don't know, paraglider or whatever you might fly, they see you. They see you from the tower, and this is commercial, and the military should be right there. If a fly decides to fly towards the airfield, it should be exploding in no time. Let alone a drone or 2 or 3. And now, as I said, how big is a drone? If it's big, what quantity can it carry? What kind of ammunition to destroy an ammunition depot? You have to know. You have to know where to hit. You have to get in. I mean, with a handgun, those are movies when you see that someone shoots at a car and the car explodes, or shoots at a barrel and a barrel. That's movies. It's not like that. The same here. This little thing, if you went into the in the depot with a little drone like this big, with what? With a pistol kind of thing. What do you think it could? How can it produce such explosions? Just the first one. I'm not talking about the rest. One. So it has to be something big, carrying something big. Now you don't see it with your S-3000 or 1 million. I'm very skeptical that those guys, that the military equipment really works as they say it works. That's a lot of exaggeration just to scare the other ones, and the other ones are upping. You're up, and you get to laser and BS like that. And actually, they have still bullets. Chick, chick, bum, 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 bum. That's what they have. And rockets. Oh, let's go. Boom! Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.